Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Thank you all for hopping aboard with me for another video. In this one, we have an update in the NYPD assault by several migrants in Manhattan. This was on video, and I'm gonna play the news story, and this is from Fox 5 New York. They're going to talk about uh, the migrants who were arrested, and then there were several that were released right after being arrested. So, you know, we're in a there's a huge issue going on when it comes to policing in America. These criminals are able to commit the most heinous of crimes, be arrested, all right, charged, arrested, and released back out into society. They can go back, commit further crimes, just as serious, if not more serious than the crimes that they already committed. All right. And they're allowed to just do that. And in this scenario, these are individuals that are from another country. All right. They're not even Americans. They're able to be arrested for assaulting police, and then they get released from jail. Insane. All right. Anyway, let's get back. Let's get to the video and check out oh man, what's going on in New York. And also the New York governor weighed in on this situation as well. I think her name is Kathy Hochul, something like that. Uh let's go.
Top story, police arresting 2 suspects in the assault on the NYPD officers near Times Square.
That video unbelievable, but those suspects have both been charged with robbery and felony assault. Lizette Nunez, she is live in Times Square where this assault happened with the very latest. Good morning, Lizette.
Assault and felony. Felony. Okay. Not like a misdemeanor harassment, or you know, because sometimes you get into a fight or whatnot, they'll just give you a harassment charge. There's a misdemeanor. They gave them felony assault, and they got released. Let's listen.
Good morning, Dan and Tashani. Well, so far we have a total of 7 arrests, and police telling me this morning they are looking for 5 other suspects. Also new this morning is that we're hearing from Governor Hochul. She is weighing in on the attack, I should say, and also what she'd like prosecutors to consider.
You saw the video. Reprehensible. Cowards.
John Chell, the NYPD's chief of patrol, reacting to the video of 2 officers getting assaulted in Times Square by a group of men. On Saturday around 8:30 in the evening, police say officers say they tried to break up a disorderly group on West 42nd Street outside a Midtown migrant shelter. When police tried to take the person
Outside of a migrant shelter. So these individuals are people who are not Americans. They are from some other country, came over here and assaulted police in America on American grounds. Understand what's being said right now. If they weren't allowed in the country, that this wouldn't have happened. They can't commit the crime if they're not here.
person dressed in yellow into custody, that's when the group of men began assaulting the officers. Several people are seen repeatedly punching and kicking the officers in the head and body. It's not clear what led to the attack. As of Thursday, 7 people have been arrested.
It's not clear what led to the attack. These individuals are criminals. They're violent criminals. That's what led to the attack. They have a disregard for authority. Police officers being told to, hey, you can't hang out in this area right here. You need to move along. They don't respect that at all. That's what led to the attack. What else would lead to it? Like they weren't defending themselves from anybody. They're violent criminals. They shouldn't even have been here in the first place.
The suspects who've been arraigned have been released.
You want to know why our cops are getting assaulted? There's no consequences. And we must change this. End of story.
A spokesperson for the Manhattan DA's office writing in a statement, Violence against police officers is never acceptable. It is paramount that we conclusively identify each defendant and specify each participant's role in the incident. Every defendant charged so far is facing felony charges that carry a penalty of up to 7 years. Yesterday, Governor Hochul was asked if the suspect should be deported.
I think that's absolutely something that should be looked at. I mean, if someone commits a crime against a police officer in the state of New York, and they're not, they've not processed, they're not here legally, definitely worth checking into.
You think? You think it's worth checking into? This lady's a joke. This is the lady who said, if you're in another country, you want to come to America and get a brand new start, you need resources or whatnot, come to New York. She just was saying that recently, and all of a sudden, NYC has had an influx of illegal aliens coming in to the country and then going to New York, by way of Texas and Florida. Shout out to Governors Abbott and DeSantis sending those migrants to New York because, hey, she said, come bring them to New York. Okay, you can't make your state a sanctuary state and New York City be a sanctuary city, and then when the people come to your city, the migrants come there, and now it's a problem. Now you see the issue. You didn't see the issue before, but now you're seeing it because it's in your face. Man.
And Governor Hochul went on to say that so far she hasn't been satisfied with the response, and that also that she's looking for prosecutors and judges to do the right thing. That's the latest here.
She's looking for prosecutors and DAs to do the right thing. To do the right thing. But you're the mayor. Have you been doing the right thing? No, you haven't. You've been doing a disservice to the citizens of New York State. And more specifically to this situation, to New York City residents. You haven't been doing your job. Your policies, the way you go about governing, has created an issue that it's an issue already, but you've helped to exacerbate the issue. And now you're going to come back and say, oh, we're going to find a solution to the situation that I created. That's what Democrat people do. That's how these politicians operate. They create the issue and then they turn around and say, we're going to figure out a way to alleviate this pressure that's going on, and we're going to try to, mend the situation and figure out ways to reduce this and reduce crime and blah blah blah. Like, don't create the issue and there won't be a problem to fix. Okay? But you get who you vote for. When you vote for a person like this is what happens. This is what you get in return. All right? You invested and your return is high crime, individuals going to jail, getting locked up, getting released. Even people that are not even from America can come over here, commit crimes, beat up police, get arrested, and get released. That's what you vote for. That's what happens. Anyway, that's that video. I hope that every person involved gets. I mean, it says 7-year max for the assault. I mean, I give them way longer. That's a slap on the wrist. 7 years for assaulting a police officer. If you'll assault a police officer, you'll assault anybody, from a child to an elderly person. Okay, like you're the lowest of the low. You're the cowardice of the cowards. All right. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. I hope they get life. All right, how about that? Give them life. That way they won't be back out in the streets to commit any more crimes against anyone. Thank y'all for watching. Leave a like, a comment. Let me know what y'all think about this situation. Share the video with a friend, and of course, hit that subscribe. Thank y'all so much for hopping aboard and riding with me for another video. This was the Captain's Quarters Show. I was your host, L. Milliner, the Captain. Until next time, I am gone.